Alright, let's see if we're live right now. Does not appear to be live. Says it's upcoming. It hasn't happened yet. Okay, there it is. It's live. Let's see if we're live right. Alright, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm going to post this to our X/Twitter account. And I'm going to post it to the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord or the Twitter, don't follow us on Twitter or YouTube, please do. All right, everybody. Please read the disclaimer. Trade at your own risk. These indicators are not guaranteed for profit. I wish they were. I do my best to make them profitable, but just being honest with you, everything does have a decay rate. Even the best systems tend to have a decay rate, unfortunately. So take your time, learn them. I'm using them in a more than not automated way. Last week I used a mixture between the momentum signals and the CWAP signals. Momentum signals actually did better last week than that, slightly. And it did end up profitable, but I didn't trade overnight. So it worked out all right, but I'd like to get those two just a little bit better. They are not as good as the band reversals. So I'm going to go ahead and expand out to 10 days here. And just so you guys know, I usually start to tune on Sundays a bit after the open, so there's just enough price action there to maybe pick up a few signals and maybe get a little bit of a tune for the upcoming week. That's my thought behind that. And this is for 10 days right here. It looks like our first and second entries are gonna be okay going into the week here. I checked it on 5 days as well, and it was still doing good. I would like to get the momentum signals win rate just a bit higher than 50%. It's actually saying 42 because it's skipping the first one. That's to prevent it, since it's so early where that first one happens. It does that to prevent getting a look back error. Let's see if we can get the momentum signal just a little bit better than that. Our momentum filters we have right now, it won't even take these because we have the win rate set to 66% as a minimum. Our minimum tick, oh, sorry about, hit my microphone. Our minimum tick separation right now is at 55. We might try dropping this a little bit. That means the EMAs, the fast and the slow EMAs, have to be that far separated in order for it to take trades. And so it will filter out some of the trades that are more rangy if it's set to a higher setting. And this will vary depending on your chart. Okay, we do have a slightly better win rate here. Just change it to 0, let it take it all the time. And that puts us still at the same win rate, so we're really not doing ourselves any favors right there yet. I'll try changing a few other things to get this tuned. Take the ADX off completely and see if we have anything there. I doubt it. Yeah, there's nothing there. We only have 10 trades right there to work with, so I'm gonna move the momentum band, also the pressure band if you want to call it that. We're gonna change it just a little bit here. Not really doing much good to do that. Momentum, oh, I'm changing the wrong thing here. That's probably why. These are filters. I need to change the band. And so, I don't have it up here anymore. I moved it down here, just overlooking it. We're set to 54 on the take profit, 54 on the stop loss. Band set to, it's set to 11. Okay, so let's try 10. We lost some trades, but I mean, we're at 71% there. That's not bad. I want to have at least one trade per day. I just don't like the trade amount being that low. I feel like it's kind of untrustworthy. Let's change a few. Oh, I don't like that. 14's not doing very good. Try 12. Alright, we don't get profitable until 11. And then it gets better on the 10 and the 9, it looks like. Yep, alright, so that for some reason is doing a lot better. I don't know if it's really doing that much better because it's only 8 trades. I'm kind of tempted to mess around with some of this a little bit more. 15 bars per minute that's fairly fast. If I go up to 20, I bet you we have more trades, but I wouldn't trust them. They're gonna probably slip. And when the chart's moving much faster than 15 bars per minute, you tend to get more slippage. So I like to keep it a little bit lower. And here we are. Max tick separation. This is when it stops taking trades, when it's too far. Let's bump this up. So if it goes into a really strong trend, it could kind of cut some of the trades out. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's where you're basically getting all your trades between those two settings. So I'll go ahead and leave it about 1, maybe 110. We have the minimum win rate set to 66. I'll set it to 65. There are some EMA filters up here we can take off. That definitely opens the trading possibility there a little better. I mean, you got a lot more trades there, but it's destroying the first and second entry. So we're gonna have to separate these two. I may just have to create a whole separate EMA filter for both. That's what I'm kind of starting to feel like. But we'll go ahead, we'll do both here. I believe it's the 23rd if I'm not mistaken. And it is, that's the second entry. Let's do the MOM for this one. Turn this back on and hit apply, and then we'll do the second entries. And I'd say both of these are fair, especially for the momentum. That this one right here I wouldn't use for the momentum necessarily, but I guess I'll leave second entry there. Yeah, we're gonna override that. We'll just, oh wait, did I put the wrong date? I did. Okay, we gotta do the 23rd. I did not put the 23rd. The wrong button. Okay, here we go. 23rd. There we go. All right, that gives us two different options for the momentum signals and the second entry and first entry signals, which I was shocked. These signals did do really well last week, especially the second entry. It was almost I think it was 100%. I didn't really feel confident taking them. I don't normally do it in the market style we've had with all this news, but man, they were smoking it last week. It made me want to take one. All right, let's look at shark fins. They are definitely doing okay, but not great. And I think we can do great. First, we'll look at our target profit and stop loss. It's at 54 and 54, and I'm on the 852 ARC Renko BXT chart, for those wondering. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to change this. Make it really hard to overreach that. And that took a few trades away, and it did bump up the win rate. Let's do this. Let's try adding the minute verification. That's down here for a 1 minute chart. And now we have nothing. Okay, so let's try 75, 25. Okay, we only have 7 trades, but it did do its thing. 70, 30. Let's try 80, 20. 80, 20 is not doing good on that one. 2 minute chart instead of 1. Do a 5 minute chart. Might have to drop the thresholds here to 75, 25 again. Yeah, it's not looking good. Let's do this. Let's try a 3 minute chart here. I got a 4 minute chart. We'll turn on the reverse no matter what setting here. Take a signal. Yeah, I'm not loving that. It's not doing any better. Try a 10 minute chart. Sometimes these random charts like 6 and 7 minutes do well, and I mean, if it works, it works. So yeah, those aren't high enough trade count, so I'm gonna say not this time. We will just roll with this with a better 75, 25. It's almost a 50-50 shot there. I think 80, 20 was just a pinch better, and then 85, 15 was better, but I don't really want to go there yet. Let's try upping some of these other settings. That's the Bollinger Band here. We'll go to 21. Go to 35. Now, there we go. We're getting there. Try 40 real quick. All right, we do have enough trades here to still say this is a valid amount of sample size. We'll try 75, 25. And it dropped it a little bit. We'll leave it. I mean, we have more trades, but it did drop it. So let's do 80, 20. And let's do this. Let's see if we can move the deviation to 7.7 there. All right, we got above 60%. And 6 didn't do better. So 0.7 did do a little bit above 60%. I highly doubt that adding a minute verification is going to help here, but we'll try it just because, and then we'll try this, which forces the shark fin to take all trades once it's entered the criteria of overbought, oversold. And neither one of those works, so we'll say as of right now, I'm saying I'm liking this okay. But let's go ahead and do the RSI. We'll make it go to 20 from 22. All right, we got a good sample size. We're at 61%. We'll try 18. 18 dropped. 25. We'll go up a little bit more. Play around with these numbers just a pinch. 14. Let's go really low. 11. Yeah, I don't love any of that. I think right now 20 or 22 are pretty close. 20 looked like it was just a pinch higher. 21 then. Yeah, 19. Oops. Yeah, 21. I think it was 20. 20 is just a pinch higher. It's probably just eking out one extra win or something, but I think I'm going to leave it right there like that. I don't hate that. I want it to be over 70. I prefer it to be over 70. I'll go to 30. That's tempting. 61% to 64. I mean, I might. I don't know. I might roll with that. That's still 31 trades. I mean, that's a lot of trades. So, yeah, I might roll with 30 on the RSI. I don't usually roll that high, but. Ooh, 29 got squeaky here. I like it. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me check it one more time. What's 30 again? Let's go back down. Where were we on that? It was RSI, so 29. Let's go to 29 to 30. It drops to 64. Why is 29 that much better? I don't know. That just feels like it's close to 70% there. At this point, I think I'm going to leave it. Let's look at just a few of these real quick. Yeah, all right. So we're looking at a pretty... That one stinks, but good. That one won. That one won. That was a pretty decent call. That one didn't. That one did. And these are 1-to-1, so when... Assuming we can tune into the market just enough, I think these are going to work. When... Yeah, okay. It is calling some a little mature. Premature. Yeah, that one just barely lost, but there are some really good calls, so it's in the area, which I like to see. We will do the CWAP here last. I apologize. For some reason, I checked the video for the CWAP last week, and there are some funky noises in it. I'll have to redo that one. Not exactly sure what happened. I think I'm gonna... yeah, let's go to like 1.4. Need to do some kind of elevation here on some of this. Let's try 1.5 there. And we'll go to 150 on this. Smooth this ATR out just a pinch. Let's try 100 ticks on the deviation reversals. Okay. We do need to drop the minimum win rate just a pinch if this stays anywhere near where it's at, but not too much. Okay, let's do a 150 look back. Wow, that's impressively bad. Remember, you can reverse the signals if you find one that's that bad. You don't have to roll with the signal that it says to go with. You can literally put it in the other way. Use a buy as a sell or a sell as a buy. That right there's a great win rate, but man, not enough trades. So let's see if we can get more. Just a few more trades. I want the sample size better. Yeah. Losing the beautiful win rate here. Let's see here. I don't like what's happening. Yeah, we're gonna have to say what was that? 1.5. It had an 80% win rate. 100 now. 100% win rate. Okay, so let's try 1.4. Better. 1.4. Am I in the right one? There we go. 1 point. Oops. Let's lift this up a pinch. Move it out of the way. Okay, there it is. 1.4 on the threshold, and then the bands here. Let's try 1.3. 1.25, 1.6, no, 1.45. What was 1.3? I think 3 was, yeah, it's green, but not any good. Yeah, we're just probably gonna stick with, what about 3.5? Yeah, we're not getting anywhere. All right, 1.5 on there. Then we'll try. Should be 80% again. We'll try a different setting on the Bollinger Band. Let's do 25. 21. 15. Goodness. 12. How are we losing all our trades? 18 had how many trades? 4. That's not that many. Not loving that setting. Try 75 on the tick reversals. Try 50 now. Okay. Let's go down here. See if we can adjust this just a pinch to get more trades. 5 trades isn't enough to me. We'll do once per flip and see what happens. Wow, okay. So taking off once per flip. That is interesting. It actually did pretty well. Take a look at some of the signals we got here. Nothing today. We did get one yesterday late-ish or afternoonish. And we got one, that's a shark fin. Let's see what failed here, but that was a good call. And then it had a reversal up here, it looks like. I think. No, same direction, yeah, okay, so it was. So we went long and it had another signal up there. I don't normally run with having the setting to take more than one trade in one direction, because you do have potential for clusters like this. And so if it comes through just right like this and your predictor's on there just like that, it can spit out a few clustered signals like that and it'll burn through real quick on losses. So there's that's just a loss there. Two of them. No, one's a win, one's a loss. Win. That's good. Tempted. It does look like there are some really good areas here. We get 3 wins here. Let's try this. Now that I've got it tuned up, kind of, sort of. Drop it to 5 days just to see how it finished off last week. There we go. That's what I was afraid of. So it did decay through the week last week, which that is good. I wanted to see it prove it couldn't do it, or could, so we did. Change a couple of settings here before we move back to the other chart. I want to find one that's doing the opposite for the last 5 days. It's not decaying, it's actually going up. And so, not that. Let's see, we'll go with 1 bar over on that, maybe 2. Not loving that. Oh, that's a little better. I think 4 is okay. 5. 5's pretty good. It's gotta start decaying somewhere up here. Probably 7. It'll probably go down a little here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so 5 did pretty good. We'll raise this look back value just to see what happens here. We'll go a little bit higher than that even. We'll go to 150. 125. Yeah, we're doing better in the lower numbers here. 80. 60. Looks like it's probably gonna set best around there. I think 75 was pretty good, but 60 is a little bit better. Try 50. About the same. So, yeah, I think I might just leave it right there and then adjust it up here. See if we can get some better settings on the threshold. Man, these are just such low trades. I don't like that. That bothers me that it's so low. This is barely making a difference, but it is. Okay, hold on here. Still has to meet that threshold for reversal. I mean, I might leave that. It's not a bad thing. Drops a little bit down to 70s. Man, I'm just not liking that. So let's see. We gotta adjust this. This is not good. 1.25. Okay, it does drop there. 3.5 drops. 4 was okay. 3.5 was looking pretty decent. No, it wasn't. That was a 2.5. Which one did I have now? I don't remember. Must have been 4.5. Yeah, 4.5 looks good. 5 looks great if you can deal with 4 trades as a threshold. I mean, a sample. And I don't think I will. Well, I mean, that is. Take that back. That is for only 5 days. It's a trade a day, so maybe I should try it this way. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not bad. That's more than a trade a day. I can live with that. That is definitely trending in the right direction currently. went up. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, so 10 days, 14 trades. That's not bad. All right, guys, I think that's what I'm going to stick with for the week for me. I do like the CWAP right now. It's not a bad looking tune right there. It's trending in the right direction so far. Make sure I save this. All right, so before we go, just so everyone knows, I do get questions a lot about how I do like to set up my trading, and I wanted to just say I use Trade Sabers Predator, and I use this and I put in my whatever I want to use here, like the CWAP signals. I put C buy, and I spell it exactly how it's spelled inside of the indicator, and that'll take that signal for me. If I turn it on, I can put whatever I want as far as risk to reward, money management, trails, all that. I just put it in there, whatever I'm feeling the market is doing best that time, and then it does it for me. I don't even look at it. I only check it a few times throughout the week and let it roll. So that's how I do it. I think I've got my affiliate link inside of the description. If you want to check it out, please do. Trade Saber's awesome. They do amazing things, and they're always constantly updating. So really good stuff there if you want to check it out. If you haven't yet, I recommend checking out our Discord as well. The Discord is definitely a cool place. Feel free to get on there, share your thoughts. Of course, anyone sharing any information, only take it at your own risk. I wouldn't just jump into any trade based off of what anyone says, no matter what. It's not good practice. Practice is important, so make sure you check out the indicators before you buy them. If you want them, I would be honored, but I want you to know they add value to your trading before you purchase them. So please take your time, use them. There's a 7-day free trial that comes with them, and if you burn through that and you're still not sure, hit me up. I will extend your trial a few days longer and let you really give it a go and try to make sure that you know that this is something you want to do. So jump on there if you want, and you can look at what I do. I'm not recommending you do that, but you can look at what I do. I post the weekly tuning results up, good, bad, or something in between. Sometimes they've been really hot the last few months. I think we've had one red day, maybe two, over the last couple months. I think actually since Christmas, we just had really, really solid winning streaks. So I can't say that's going to last forever. There'll probably be some losers. It's just part of the market, especially here lately with the market's craziness. So if you want to get on there and look at it, you can follow it. I post the results, and check it out and do your own. I mean, I don't think it'd be terrible to have more than one person doing things, and I always love the input from everybody, and I think it's cool to have a community that works together to make things work. So I think with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I am wishing you success. This is Chompsky.